Hi everyone, welcome to the Spotlight series with me, Suman Agarwal. I'm really excited to host this once again with one more certified image consultant and a soft skills trainer from ICBI. And today my guest is Shikha Yadav from Gurgaon. Really excited that I'm going to have a conversation with her, understand her journey, how she started with ICBI, what is she doing currently, what challenges did she face, and how she's inspiring lives of many people in, with her experience as an image consultant and soft skills trainer only and solely from ICBI. So let us see if Shikha is already here, and if she's here, I would just add her in this conversation. Just waiting for her, and yes, she's here. Hi Shikha, good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Very well, thank you. If you could just adjust your camera a little bit because your head is getting cut.
Okay, let me do that. It
Yes,
should
perfect.
be okay now. Great.
Right, you can hear me, everybody can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Can everyone hear Shikha loud and clear? Audible, visible, both of us? Please give a thumbs up to us so that we can proceed further. Can you hear us, see us? Fantastic. All right, Shikha. So tell me a little about yourself. What were you doing professionally prior to joining ICBI, and what was missing majorly in your career?
Yes, ma'am. So prior to ICBI, I did what society told me. I did engineering, I did MBA, I worked in
Wow.
corporate for 12 years now, majorly into banking industry. But I always felt that this is not something that I want to do, and this is not adding meaning and value to my life. Yeah, monetary wise, it was okay, but the kind of impact and the kind of work that I wanted to do, that was something that was missing when I was in the corporate career.
So
So
when did you realize that there is a major missing or happening, or there is a serious lacuna? And because what happens is that a lot of people do things because of parents pressure, society pressure.
mm,
हमें ये प्रूव करना है, हमें वो प्रूव करना है, अल्टीमेटली फिर खुद को कुछ प्रूव नहीं कर पाते.
yes,
And then the moment you realize that this is not me, it's either too late or you realize that you wasted a lot of time. But
absolutely.
it's never ever too late to start all over again, to clear the slate and give a shot to your dreams and your aspirations.
Yes, ma'am. So this all started during COVID. So
Hmm.
as you mentioned, we are all we try to do the things that society tell us. So I did study, then I got married, had my child. So during COVID, there was this very low phase. Sometimes women deal with this postpartum depression kind of thing. So I think I was going through that and I wanted to get out of it. And that time, that point, ICBI became my anchor. When I realized that this is it, enough is enough, and now there is no one else out there to take charge for me. I have to take charge for myself. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when I discovered ICBI, and that's when things started to change once
And
I
that's when you
decided.
had your little one, and
Yes. So when I joined ICBI, she was 1.5 and 2. And I had this conversation that maybe I should not do it right now because she will need my time. I still wanted to push it. Like, let her be like 5 years of age, let her start to go to school, and then I'll maybe have more time. But something in me said, no, like, this is it. If not today, then every, like, there are numbers of excuses and ways we try to defend that we don't have time, we won't be able to do it. But once I decided to do something, I manage time for myself. So that is
you know
how I
something.
found, yes, ma'am.
I would like to tell this to you and everybody here listening to us, that The program of ICI, Image Consulting and Soft Skills Training, is a therapy for a lot of people.
I'm
It
absolutely
is it
100%.
actually acts like a therapeutic journey, a therapeutic treatment for people who feel that there is nothing creative or there is nothing exciting in my life. And those people benefit majorly from this kind of a program, because every day you are working with different kind of uh, topic, different kind of experience, different. This is like really, really amazing. And believe me, the person who developed this entire curriculum herself had depression, and she overcame that depression because she was in such a creative field. The moment she got into this creative field, Judith,
Yes.
she overcame her own depression. So believe me, I always tell people that, when you do something creative, you always overcome something which is not aligned in your brain.
Yes. And also, I did not, at that point of time, I did not think that I will make a career out of it. It started as my own transformation. I wanted to overcome my fear, be more confident, increase my self-worth. And I think each and every curriculum topics that ICBI had, it had so much immense value that I did not want to go out and anywhere else. Like it became that starting point that yes, this is it. This is what was missing. This is what was missing. So each and every topic of be it soft skills or image consulting, it's not just that improves the outside of a person, it changes you from inside.
Absolutely,
And that's what
absolutely. That is
happened.
why it is therapeutic.
Yes.
Therapeutic is never external, it is always internal, and it is inside out effect.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Agree.
so tell me about your journey with ICBI. I mean, what made you think or consider image consulting and soft skills? Banking से आके सीधा image और soft skills में कहाँ आ गए?
Okay, so little bit like backstory. I was not a very confident child. I was doing like in family's eyes, I was okay doing studying and everything, but to me myself, I was not a very confident child, and I always used to think, and I had no public speaking skills. I was very fear of stages and everything, and also in terms of styling, I always thought that either you are born with the skills or this is something a rich people thing that people do, looking good and
Hmm.
how you dress up well and show up well. It just never felt like a thing that we can focus on. Like we were always taught to focus on, you have to study, you have to make money, you have to study, you
True.
have to make money. So that was never told us, or never, it was never in our mind that this is also something that relates to your self-worth and self-esteem. So when during that postpartum period, I wanted to get out of it. That's how that journey began with ICBA, that I wanted to get up from that down position and be somewhere.
Understand. And absolutely, I mean, makes a lot of sense. So, did you have any kind of fear or hesitation before you enrolled in ICBI?
I had a lot of questions. They did get answered via Sushma ma'am, but not exactly fear, I would say. I was very excited to start it. It was wholly new industry from me. And so more than fear, it was excitement for me. I wanted to see what is out there and what
Hmm.
is this principle that is following, that your worth is inside out and outside in. So that was the time that I got to know that, and I was really excited to find more about it. So more than fear, yeah, I was very excited. I never knew what is inside in the curriculum and everything, like basic idea I had, but yeah, like as I said, it was more than questions and fears. It was very exciting for me to start something new for myself in
So
like.
did you at any point feel that maybe this could be one of the reasons where I can probably take care of my confidence? Maybe you didn't know क्या करने वाले हो, but at some point did you have this kind of a gut feel that maybe this will also help me become more confident or become more self-aligned and probably a little more extrovert?
Definitely, ma'am. So since I was in that low phase, and when I talked to Sushma ma'am, I realized that the curriculum had related chapters related to, for example, public speaking. You will learn a few things. So the point that instilled me to do this, to start this word, my own transformation. I wanted to improve myself inside out, my exterior, my interior. So that is what made me more excited that, okay, I will learn it now. It's finally a skill that I can acquire. It's not something that people are born with and they
True.
cannot learn with. So I was excited to learn that yes, this will improve my self-confidence. Yes, this will improve my self-worth. And it has. And once it starts going up, the whole, it says it's like the umbrella opens, the whole universe opens, that you can do multiple things. You start feeling more confident in yourself. So that's what happened in the whole journey while I was with ICBI.
And any challenges that came from the family side that अभी क्यों कर रहे हो, अभी बच्चा छोटा है, ये सब बाद में कर सकते हो, all those questions that come, that why now, why not later? Did you
Why
have to
now?
face any questions like these,
I
or
had to face
objections, I
why
would say?
this?
Acha,
Why
why
this?
this? Okay.
Like, what is this? So,
Hmm.
question that the immediate family members had was, what is this? Like, you have good degrees, you have good job, then what is the need to do this
Hmm.
at the immediate point when your child is only 2 years old? But rather than explaining to them, I thought,
अच्छा, मतलब
let
आप
me
थोड़े से
start it.
रिबेलियस हो गए वहां पे?
I didn't want to explain to everybody because I realized that I have done everything what you guys have told me. Now, if I have decided to do something on my own, something that interests me, I will do it. So my biggest support came from my husband. So when I used to do classes, he used to take care of the baby. Sometimes she would also be with me in the classes.
Oh
So that
wow.
was settled.
So does she
Yeah.
know about image consulting and soft skills?
Ma'am, she's 4.5, but not like exactly image consulting and soft skills, but she has started loving camera because she sees me shooting. And then she treats herself like a princess. Like in one of the reels I have on my page, she says that guys, don't be sad, always dress like a princess. So she's in her era. She knows now that I have to always dress myself. Like just today, this morning, I dressed her in like a cord set, like t-shirt and shorts. And she made sure that I changed her to what she liked, she felt good in.
Sushma has written she's in most of her videos.
Yes. So when I shoot, she tries to, like, she comes, she speaks. Sometimes she's just dancing around.
Lovely, lovely. So she's a future image consultant for sure.
She is definitely, definitely.
So tell me, what are your breakthrough opportunities after you've got certified? क्या किया है अभी तक?
Ma'am, my breakthrough opportunities, I would say I have done or met a lot of clients, a lot of women who are out there still in the same boat in which I was before and still figuring out. And women are at every level. Be it their 40s, be it their 60s, be it their 20s, be they are doctors, they have their own clinics, they are engineers, and some people in US also. So I worked with more than 50 to 100 clients now. And the part remains the same, that I don't feel myself. I don't know what to do. I have 200 clothes in my wardrobe, but I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like going outside. I don't feel like meeting people. And when I talk to them, I tell them, like, we don't even realize that this was because of clothing. We thought something else, or matlab shayad man nahi kar raha hai. But when they understand this, the concept of enclothed cognition and how this affects our psyche, and so the breakthrough has come to me in terms of that I've been with a lot of women in and out. I talk with a lot of women daily, more than 50 to and around 100 are my clients. So that has been like the biggest thing, that I can see outside how women are still struggling, be it any stage, any career, any age.
Absolutely. That's really amazing. And I feel the day you start empowering other women, that itself qualifies you to be a very powerful woman yourself. So have the power to empower. I always say that the moment you start empowering people, empowering women, um, giving them the clear direction of what exactly their life goal should be,
Mm-hmm.
their potential to be recognized. I think that's where you position yourself as an expert, and you've already made it for yourself. One
Yes, ma'am.
lady has just asked if there is any age limitation. Raki, we have women from the age of 17 to 75 who have done this program,
Yes.
who are still pursuing this program. So there is no specific age limit as such. Brilliant. So, what kind of work opportunities are available today for image consultants, soft skills trainers? If you can throw some light on this, Shika.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, I think this market is booming. We have opportunities like group coachings, individual clients, corporate clients, and anything that has to do with teaching people how to be confident in front of camera. And be it schools, colleges, I think everywhere it is now getting importance that it's not just the hard skills that you have to learn, your soft skills equally and more matters. So people are realizing this more. So if I put it into broad two categories, one-on-one and group, and in every industry it has the opportunity, and it is, I think it is, we still think that there are a lot of image consultants out there, but I think that the industry had just started and is going to expand, be a very huge.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I always say that there is multiple scope when it comes to image consulting and soft skills, and there is multiple application of the same. I
Yes.
would say, even when it comes to people who need that uh, one-on-one consultation, not just for how to look or how to present themselves, but also how to feel confident, how to feel yourself, how to increase your self-worth and self-esteem. Those
Yes, ma'am.
one-on-one sessions can be very, very effective, very, very powerful, especially if you have done a combination program of image consulting and soft skills training. It's very, very impactful because there are people who are full of self-doubt, low
Yes.
self-confidence, lot of self-doubt, primarily because they've not been in touch with so many things that are happening and that are going on in life. They feel irrelevant, they feel outdated, they feel that they don't know enough or they are not enough. So
Yes.
all these things can be taken care by an image consultant and a soft skills trainer. Image consultant and soft skills professionals or trainers work on your appearance, behavior, and communication. So your appearance is inner and outer. Your
Yes.
behavior is again inner and outer, and your communication is definitely inner and outer because you have vocal communication, verbal communication, and huge visual communication. So
Yes.
all those things are taken care by these professionals. People who want to do this program also can be working professionals, or they can be homemakers, they can be fresh graduates, or somebody who's on a sabbatical. Everybody can do it. So, Shikha, you yourself are a working professional, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how do you manage your job as well as this profession simultaneously?
So I do my job in the during 9 to 5 and the hours that I have, and then on the weekends and post my job hours, I take clients and the shooting part that I do. So I never gave myself an excuse that I can't do it with my job.
I
I
think that's a mindset problem.
Yes.
If people think that बहुत कुछ है और मैं तो कितना करूंगी या करूंगा
Mm.
या मैं क्या मैनेज कर पाऊंगा या पाऊंगी, you have a small kid, you are doing a job, you are also working on your on creating your own, setup as an image consultant and soft skills trainer. You are also taking care of your family, you're also taking care of things that आज घर में क्या होने वाला है, बनने वाला है, all those
Yeah.
home management. So multitasking is in everybody's blood. It's just that if you have all the reasons to say that अरे मुझसे ये नहीं होगा, मुझसे वो नहीं होगा, this is just an excuse, and I would only say that you are just being too comfortable with yourself.
Yeah.
The moment you become discomfortable, uncomfortable, not discomfortable, uncomfortable with yourself, you actually rewire your brain.
Yes.
The moment you rewire your brain, everything falls absolutely smoothly. Why is it that some people are only able to do this much? Why is it that some
Mm.
people are able to do everything that they want? It's the same human being. It's
Same
only
hours.
a matter of how you tune your mindset.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is nothing like you cannot do it. It is just that how much fire you have inside, how much willingness you have to change or transform your life, and then change and transform the lives of people around you. And you want to be recognized, you want to be known for who you are and what you stand for. If that is not there, and if you have 10,000 things to tell yourself that मुझसे नहीं होगा तो फिर नहीं होगा, then you should accept it and you should
Absolutely.
never complain in life. Stop complaining if you have 10,000 reasons to say I can't do it.
Mm.
Yeah. Rinesh Shibu. Hi, Rinesh Shibu. Yes, this is an online live program, and we have trainer who will come online. There is a batch which is formed, and then a trainer. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
Yeah, I got a call, so I just disconnected. So you can definitely do it. The reason why I'm saying about all these things is that if you want to take or make an informed decision, what you have to do, Rini Shibu, is that you can write to us directly via, or you can, go to imageconsultinginstitute.com and go through the entire website, and then you can register. So you can do it either ways. All right. Uh, Many people wonder about income potential. What has been your experience in terms of earning opportunities after certification?
Uh, I would say that the income potential is immense, and experience wise, uh, when I started it last year, I still started at a low level, but I realized the need and the importance, and how it is not something that is only giving people an exterior makeover. It is based on their confidence. It is improving their self-worth, value, self-image, and giving them a lot of confidence that they can do, something in their lives and be themselves. So the potential, I think, is huge in terms of one-on-one coachings, group coachings, corporate coachings. Uh, it's immensely like, people have left their job because they have taken up image consulting and everything, and
In
it is.
fact, we have a lot of people who have
Yes.
left their 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh salary jobs just to become an image consultant and soft skills trainer with
Yes.
ICBI. There
So
are
if
people
anyone
who
is
are
willing
actually
to take
earning.
that work, yes, ma'am, absolutely.
There are people who are earning 1.5, 2 lakh rupees also for one day of session.
Yes.
After gaining that level of seniority, today we have people who are claiming that kind of money, that kind of fees.
And it's
So
not that people and corporates are not ready to pay. They are, for your experience, for the value that you are giving. So if you're
of
giving
course,
value, corporates, organizations, schools, colleges, they are ready to pay.
absolutely, absolutely. Rini Shivu, you've asked me about the fees. Please DM us. Fees range anywhere between 2 lakh to 4 lakh per year. There are different schemes, benefits that are there. So please get in touch, and we will be able to give you all the details about it. Uh, if someone is a homemaker or a working professional returning after a sabbatical, uh, can they build a successful career in this field, according to you?
A one short answer would be yes. And they should. Absolutely should. Because it not just offers, or it not just opens one way, it opens more than 10, 20 ways to earn. So it's not a singular stream that someone would be looking at. You could diversify in a lot of areas. You could be content creator, you could be wedding stylist, personal stylist, corporate session taker. So I think it is very much important for anyone who is wanting to come back from a sabbatical or wanting to start something. They should definitely start uh, looking for this option and start and do the let what is the their due
Start
diligence and
this
then
program.
start. Yes, start this
Yes,
program. So I would say that,
absolutely.
yeah.
And I would say that there are people, like I already told Rakhi before, that, people who are from the age of 17 to 75. And you will not even believe that we have at least about 30 to 40% of IT professionals, women,
Yes,
uh, from banking and finance, homemakers, students, women on sabbatical, medical professionals,
medical.
scientists, lawyers. All these people are doing ICBI program, have done ICBI program, and are practicing as image consultant and soft skills trainer. So I'm sure they must have found something interesting and something far more satisfying, gratifying, and lucrative. That is the reason why such people are coming to us and feeling very, very grateful about choosing this path and this direction.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
Amazing. So, looking back at your journey, what would you say to someone who's considering ICBI but still sitting on the fence?
I would say ICBI offers the most comprehensive course that is out there. I was also someone who was struggling to find what to do, from where to do. But once I found out the course structure and the way the methodology is, I think ICBI has the best structure and that curriculum that follows the image consulting and soft skills path. So if anybody who's sitting on the fence, you can take my word for it, you will not regret it.
True.
And this is the moment, like you start now and you will not regret it.
Wonderful. And what is the change your family has seen in you before and after ICBI?
They have seen me become more confident, taking charge, being more assertive, holding boundaries. And these are something things that are people don't think that these are attached to a course, right? But me evolved as a person and I became a happier person, a happier wife, a happier mother. And when your cup is full, you're able to pour into others as well. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. You just hit the nail on the head. And that's something which I always tell people, that अगर आपको ही mental, physical, emotional satisfaction नहीं होगा, you don't feel fulfilled, how are you going to fulfill someone else's life?
yes,
So it's very important to satisfy that need to do something, and then you are capable enough to take care of other emotional needs and people's needs who are, near and dear to you. So it's very important to understand, and people, the family members also need to equally understand and respect the fact that it's not just a person who has partnered with you in life.
mm,
You also need to take care of the requirements in every aspect. It has to go hand in hand, it has to be a great balance between the two, and both of you should take care. Every whole family has to come together to take care of, everybody's needs, everybody's requirement.
yes,
And
absolutely.
that is
That
how a
happened.
happy family progresses together.
That happened. Initially, I thought I had to pour everything into my husband, into my kid, into my family, and that was not getting me anything. And that builds up the frustration. But once I had these things in place, I realized everything else came into place like on its own. The puzzle was completed. So you are the
Lovely.
center of the puzzle. And if you don't put those pieces together for yourself, they'll never come together by somebody else.
True, absolutely. Wonderful, Shika. This was great conversation with you to understand about your journey, about your experiences, your challenges. And now I leave this platform for other people to ask you questions. And
Sure.
I would request all those people who are here, if you have anything that you would like to ask us, Shikha and myself, please put it in the comment section and we'll be happy to help you with the answers for the next 5 minutes, after which we will close this live. So if you have anything that you would like to ask, you are absolutely welcome. And we are here for the next 5 minutes to give you the answer.
And there's one more thing that I think a couple of people have asked me, that do I need to be a fashion student to do this? And no, you didn't. Like the obvious answer was no, you don't need to be a, any background in fashion. I am not. I'm a hardcore engineer and an MBA. So
I'm not a fashion
yeah.
professional. I come directly from an educational background.
Yeah.
I was also in the airline industry. So all these things have nothing to do with what I've started doing, in the last 17 years. But nonetheless, I always had the inclination to help people,
Yeah.
to, give them a life where they find meaning, they find some sort of relevance to what they would like to do, first with themselves and then with everybody else around them.
Absolutely, ma'am.
Great. So I think there are no questions because we've already addressed quite a few here. So thank you so much, Shikha. It was lovely having a conversation with you. And
Thank you
I
so
wish
much,
you all the
ma'am. My
very
pleasure.
best. Do well
Thank you.
and continue to make us proud. Okay, we have Rakhi. Hi, Rakhi. Once again, you have a question. I'm from Hindi medium school. How does it matter? There are people who have done the program and still teach, still mentor people in Hindi. So as long as you speak well, language does not matter. You could be speaking in Telugu, you can speak in Punjabi, Gujarati, Hindi. You should be able to convince people the way we teach you, the technicalities, the concepts. If you have the concepts right, language is definitely never a barrier. So I hope that makes a lot of sense to you. All right, lovely. So if you have any of you who have any question that you would like to ask, or if you are interested in the program, you can leave a comment on this particular platform, ICBI India, or you can visit our website and register there. The website is imageconsultinginstitute.com. You can also go to ICBI India and check the link tree because all the details are given in the link tree. You will find everything over there. You will also find the fees of the program there because the website link is also over there. So thank you so much. All the very best. Shikha, once again,
Thank you,
thank you for
ma'am.
being a part of Spotlight series. I shall definitely see you when I'm there in Delhi.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
My
Bye
pleasure.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.